about how they were aware of the bank's situational awareness and how what those thresholds were, where to visit, and those kinds of things? Because that then kind of opens up a whole new challenge, which might include insider threat and those kinds of things.
I think in that particular example, it's almost certain that they had quite detailed knowledge of the banks and the types of thresholds and checks and controls. But you do see in the criminality in general, it kind of, the criminals are very good at sharing that type of information around amongst forms, amongst themselves, and it sort of quite quickly gets known. For example, the thresholds are a fairly simple thing, but that kind of folklore and understanding of what the criminals are going up does get shared very effectively around amongst criminals. Either it comes from insider sources, if you like, who would be conveying that, or it just comes through kind of the painful experience that certain people managed to get caught because they were doing a particular type of activity that was spotted, and other people have learned that, learn from that experience. So it can be hard-won experience, or it can be insider type of information. But yes, crime is always competitive, it's always adversarial.
Per year, and that was reported or maybe progress through to NFIB. Just only from a layperson's curiosity, what kind of levels of success do action fraud actually achieve?
Well, I mean, I would say action fraud are really, it's an information gathering kind of excellence. So it's not the case that each individual fraud that's reported will result in police going out and doing something. What they're doing is pooling information from across the country in this case, and it's monitored to look to see if there are trends. If there was, I would suspect if like hundreds of people were reporting that their particular bank account was things, that's the sort of thing that gets picked up and potentially actioned. So it's not unfortunately down at the individual report kind of cases just because you file it. I think you get a crime number, which might be useful for insurance and things like this, but it doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to get a lot of attention to your individual report. But it could be that your report is one of a vast number, or a trend or a pattern, and that gets picked up in action.
In addition